On September 19, 2022, the Baltic states and Poland closed their doors to Russian tourists. Later, on September 30th, Finland joined this decision by imposing a ban on Russian tourists, effectively closing the last direct route into Europe. Subsequently, European Union leaders have also suspended a 2007 visa facilitation agreement with Moscow, ending 15 years of privileged access for Russians. As a consequence, the visa fee increased from 35 to 80 euros, and Russians now have to face stricter rules, provide additional documents, and expect longer processing times. But what if, as a Russian, I must travel to Poland to obtain my US visa? And while tourist visas can generally be acquired worldwide, immigration-type visas for Russians must be obtained specifically at the embassy officially assigned to them. In this case, the official embassy for Russian citizens is located in Warsaw, Poland. Well, the question is, how can I, as a Russian, enter a country I must visit, despite being officially banned from entering? Let's find out. Today is a very important day for me because I'm going to turn in my documents for a Schengen visa. I've prepared a full package of documents, everything I need for that, and I'm going to apply for a French visa. France is one of the few countries left. There's like 5 different countries that give visas to Russians at the moment. France is the easiest one to get. It requires the least amount of documents, but it was a very long wait. I've been waiting for my appointment since 7th of July, and today is already October 23rd. So, I'm not nervous because it's not like getting a US visa where you have to do an interview. No, here you just walk in, do a fingerprints, and give your documents, and then you just wait for the decision. So I will be probably nervous when I will be waiting for my passport back, whether there will be a visa or not. And I know I cannot influence their decision at the moment, and I've done everything I could already while preparing the documents, so we will just wait. And my room is a mess, by the way, because I'm reorganizing. I'm switching the seasons from summer to winter. That's why it looks like that. Excuse me for that. So, let's go. Fall is such a beautiful time of the year. I always get so excited when it comes. Although 3 days ago I just came back from Thailand, so that's a little bit too cold for me. And the temperature is +1 degree Celsius today. Alright, I'm all done. I spent there a good 2 hours waiting in lines, and now I need to wait from 9 to 15 days for my passport to be ready. I just went to pick up my passport, hopefully with a visa inside it, and it actually was ready so quickly. In 7 days I received a message that my passport is ready for pickup, but I only picked it up 3 weeks later because I was in Moscow and I just came back. So let's open it up. And I'm so nervous. I've been nervous this entire time since I received the message because I don't know if the visa is gonna be there or not, but getting a visa for me is basically a life and death situation. It's that important. So let's do this. Another envelope. I got it. I got it. So I got it for 2.5 months, and it's a multi-visa, which means I can leave and enter again. And the reason why I received it for such a short period of time is because my passport is about to expire. That's why. Otherwise, I think I would get it for maybe a year or 2, because before I had so many visas to so many different countries. So there is no reason for them to not give me less than a year. And here it is. I'm so happy. So I already got my tickets to Poland because I finally know my interview appointment date. The moment that I've been waiting for almost 2 years, 1 year and 8 months to be exact, but let's not talk about that right now. Instead, let's talk about how a Russian can enter Europe right now. So as you might know or might not know, the airspace between Russia and Europe is closed, and now to enter Europe, you gotta take a stop at another country. It's either Georgia, Armenia, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Dubai, or basically any other country except you cannot fly directly to Europe from Russia. But that's not important. The most important thing is that officially no Russian citizens are allowed to enter Poland. So in case I want to fly from Turkey to Poland, let's say, I will not be able to do that because they will not let me in on this flight. So instead, I need to take 2 extra flights to Turkey and then another European country in order for me to reach Poland. So I'm flying through Georgia and then to Paris, and then from Paris I can easily fly to Poland. So that's a very long journey. I'm gonna have a 3-day stay in Paris because why not? And I shouldn't have any problems flying to Paris, except now I know for a fact that I need to have a return ticket back to Russia for me to enter Paris. But I don't have one because I don't know how long it's gonna take me to stay in Poland, but I'll figure something out and I will let you know. But getting to Europe is not even the worst part of this whole journey. In September 2023, the European Commission made clarifications in the sanctions against Russian citizens by prohibiting them from bringing cars and personal items into the European Union. Some of these items include laptops, cell phones, suitcases, leather and fur goods, jewelry, shampoo, toothpaste, cosmetic products, and even toilet paper. So by bringing these items into the European Union is considered as illegal import, and Russians traveling for tourism are not allowed to even temporarily bring these items into Europe, with the potential for confiscation by EU customs at checkpoints. So for that reason, I'm not even gonna bring my laptop with me, and for the first time ever, I'm gonna travel without the luggage. So these are the only things that I'm gonna bring with me: a backpack and a regular handbag. And the most valuable thing that I'm gonna be carrying with me will be my phone, and everything I'm gonna take with me should be able to fit into this backpack. It's only gonna be a 10 to 12 days journey, so I'm only gonna bring with me 2 pairs of jeans, 3 sweaters, enough underwear to last me for the whole trip, and a makeup bag and a bag with toiletries, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and a hair straightener, which is not my regular hair straightener. This one is probably like 100 years old. I don't even know what it's doing in my collection still, but just in case they want to confiscate it, I won't feel bad about it. So that's it. I'm going to the airport tonight, and I will keep you updated on every step. So, guess what, guys? The trip has started absolutely great, even though I haven't left my home yet. Basically, I just received a notification that my airline just delayed my flight 4 times in a row. And I was supposed to have a 5-hour layover stop in Georgia, but because it's been so many delays, I'm not gonna make my second flight from Georgia to Paris. And if you see my red eyes right now, that's from crying. So my Paris flight is basically gone. It's not returnable, not exchangeable, and not cancelable because I have 2 separate bookings. Right now, it's really hard to find an airline that flies from Russia to Europe. It's almost unavailable or super expensive. So I had 2 separate bookings, but I'm not making my second flight. And I need to buy another ticket right now from Georgia to Paris. And I'm not even flying through Tbilisi, I'm flying through Kutaisi, which is even harder to get to Paris. There are either no direct flights for today's day or tomorrow, or I have to fly with another stop at some other country. And of course, the tickets are more expensive if you buy them on the same day. And I also booked a hotel in Paris for 3 nights, but because it's gonna be a no-show, because I'm clearly not gonna arrive to Paris tonight, they're probably gonna cancel my reservation as well, because it's an international rule that they will cancel your reservation if it's a no-show, even if you have several nights booked in this hotel. But I emailed them, so hopefully they will read it and understand my situation and not gonna cancel my flight. I will keep you updated on that as well. So yeah, that's the situation for now. I will keep looking for the tickets, and I'll head to the airport soon if they're not gonna delay my flight for the 5th time. And I will see you at the airport. just delayed our flight for the 5th time. The original departure time was 4:50 a.m. The new departure time is 10:30. Of course, I haven't slept. I'm so tired, exhausted, sad, and all I want to do right now is not even to buy a new ticket, but to sleep. Hi, this is me again, 13 hours later at the same place, same airport, still trying to leave my country. So basically, I decided not to take this flight to Georgia, and I was even already checked in and went through the border control. But then I decided not to take this flight, and I booked another one, super expensive ticket instead, because flying from Kutaisi to Paris was super inconvenient and expensive. It was even better for me to just fully cancel the flight without any money return, because this flight is non-cancelable, not returnable, and not everything you cannot do anything with that. So I just had to buy a separate ticket, which is gonna fly tonight from the same airport through Azerbaijan, and this time it's one airline, so in case there's any delays, I will be protected by the airline, and I will arrive to Paris even sooner if I would have to take another flight from Kutaisi to Paris with another stop through Istanbul or somewhere else for the same price. So in case you ever wanted to donate and support my channel, this would be the best time to do so. If you want to donate and support me and help me in this situation financially, that would be so awesome. There will be a working link, the one and only for the PayPal account, in the description down below. And also, if you want to support through YouTube directly, you can send a super thank you, and I will be so grateful for you for that. And also, I just went into a capsule hotel at the Domodedovo airport, which was the best decision of today. That was so awesome. I spent there 8 hours, paid 3,000 rubles, which I think is a good price, and I even paid extra for the double bed. And now I'm rested, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to meet new challenges that are gonna be on my way in order for me to reach Europe, and I will see you later. Made it to Baku. The flight was a little bit late, but I still made it with a good amount of time in advance. That was the easiest border control in my entire life. I've been to Europe about 100 million times before, and every time they asked at least some questions, at least one. This time, no questions was asked. She didn't say hello or anything. She just took my passport, scanned it, stamped it, and said, merci. So, I don't know why I was worried so much. And when I saw that the entire plane on the way to Paris was Russian, full of Russian people, I stopped worrying, because I thought for some reason that I will be the only one and I will be interrogated and they will go through my luggage, and I don't know why I was so scared, honestly, but that was the easiest and the best and the most chill border control in my entire life. And as you can see, I'm in my hotel already. I don't remember if I told you, but I emailed them saying that I will arrive one day later. Please don't cancel my reservation. And they said, of course we won't. We are waiting for you whenever you come. So I'm here, super happy, not tired, because I managed to sleep on the plane. Because usually I don't sleep on the plane at all, but I guess I was so tired that I even somehow fall asleep. And I'm gonna be in Paris for 2 full days, so I'm gonna take a quick shower and explore Paris. I'm so excited. But my stay in Paris over these 2 days will be featured in a separate video. And right now, it's time for me to return to the airport again to finally fly to Warsaw. I'm on my way to Poland, as you can see, and I really hope you can hear me through the engine. But anyways, there's no border control to Poland, only the luggage check. That's the reason why you should fly to Poland as a Russian through another European country. So I talk to you when I land because there's a few more interesting things I need to tell you, and it's not really convenient to do in the airplane's lavatory. Welcome to Warsaw! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! You can congratulate me. I'm here, and all my worries were completely unnecessary. The hardest part of this entire trip, getting to Poland, was this flight cancellation and buying the new expensive ticket, basically losing a lot of money, and that's it. On the way here, there's no border control, as I already said. They only saw my passport once when I was already boarding the plane. So they didn't even know where I'm from, they didn't check any luggage, only like you do the luggage check, but you don't show your passport, so they don't know what to search for. They didn't take any of my stuff that I was worried about. Everything went nice and smooth, both in Paris and in Poland. There was no checks on arrival as well, you just leave the plane and go straight to the exit. That's it. That's it. Only one thing, since you know our Russian cards don't work anywhere in the world other than the Russia itself and also Belarus. To book a hotel, I've been using 123 website. This is the website I've been using everywhere in the world, including Malaysia and Paris, and I never had any problems paying with my Russian cards. But for some reason, I wasn't able to do so in Poland using the same website. I tried yesterday. Yes, I tried to book the hotel last minute, but still, I was trying to book the hotel for 2.5 hours yesterday. I tried 8 different hotels, including hostels, apartments, guest houses, and regular hotels, and I failed. For some reason, Poland did not accept my Russian card, even through this website, but luckily I have my fiancé who booked a hotel for me. So that was the only problem I had. And also one thing I heard, but it's also just rumors, there is a Polish airline called LOT. So according to the rumors, Russian passport holders are not allowed to board this airline. So when booking the ticket from Paris to Poland, I was trying to avoid buying the ticket to this airline. So I used Wizz Air, which was just fine. And now I'm here. It's a little bit depressing here at the moment. It's snowing, it's cold, it's dark, basically like Russia. So yeah, now I'm tired. I had a horrible night of sleep. I'm gonna rest, and tomorrow is very, very, very important day. It's not the day of the interview yet, but this day is probably even more important for me, and I'm worried about this day even more. But I will tell you more tomorrow, so... Looks like the sun wants to come out. And I'm ready to start this important day, so let's go. So I just had my blood test taken and also a chest x-ray, and that's the things I need for today's immigrational medical appointment. The thing that I'm worried about the most, and I have about 3 hours before the results will be ready, so let's go for breakfast now. So here's some explanation. In order for me to attend my visa interview appointment, I need to have medical examination done. And this medical examination is something like immigrational medical examination, simply called MOM. And I had a choice whether to do it in Moscow or in Warsaw. And I chose to do it in Warsaw because guess what? It's 2 times cheaper in Warsaw for some reason. And I'm not worried about my health issues. Everything is super clean and healthy. What I'm worried about it is that there is a certain list of vaccines that needs to be done, and some of the vaccines are missing in this list. And I know that for the interview, I don't need to have all of them completed. I need to have all of them completed before I come to the US and apply for the green card. I know it can be incomplete, but still I can't help but worry about it. And I still have a few hours before my medical examination, so wish me luck. Do I really have to go outside right now? Cannot even see that Soviet building from my window anymore. So I guess the luck is just on my side on this trip. I just finished the medical examination and I got it fully completed, which is really strange because in order for it to be fully completed, from everything I read, you have to have all the vaccines be done. And despite some of them are missing, I still got it ready. And it was more like a speaking medical examination rather than the actual medical procedures. Other than the chest x-ray and the blood test, I didn't have to do anything. The doctor just went through my vaccines, asked some questions, and that's it. The status is completed. So I'm shocked a little and super happy. So shout out to all the haters who said I will never be able to come to Poland, I will never be able to get American visa, I'll never be able to come to Europe and get a Schengen visa. So you can just suck it. And I'm going to celebrate today. I'm here with a group of people who are from Ukraine actually, and they're so extremely helpful and they're here with me on every step helping me out. So we're gonna meet right now, so have the best evening, and in 3 days I have my interview appointment, another super important day which is gonna split my life to before and after, and I will see you later. The next day, I was invited to go to Krakow for a day, the city I dreamt of visiting in Poland, but I will show you this trip in one of my next videos. I'm back from Krakow to my new hotel in Warsaw where I'm gonna spend the next 5 days. And I really liked Krakow. That's the type of European city style I like. I haven't really explored the Warsaw yet much. I haven't been to the old town. It's coming next. But I'm really impressed of Krakow and I wanted to visit it for a very long time. And it definitely did not disappoint. Today is the day X. I'm so nervous and excited, but mostly excited because I can't wait to be done with all of that and then just wait until the time when I move to the US. It's not happening very soon, right after I receive my visa. I will have about 6 months to enter the States and I'm not going to rush to go because there's a lot of unfinished business in Russia. Here's my beautiful pack of documents that I've been preparing for the last couple of years. That's all I'm gonna take with me to the embassy. I'm not allowed to bring my bag with me even because it doesn't fit the required dimensions, so I'm just gonna carry my documents in one of the folders. And I hope I got everything because every time I read the list of required documents to bring with me to the interview, I find out new documents that I didn't prepare yet. And last night I went through everything, so it seems like everything is fine. So fingers crossed, we will see. And it's January outside. I will also have to stand outside of the embassy for about 30 minutes on the street. That's how it works. If you've ever been to US embassies before, and I've been 3 times before in my life, this will be my 4th time, you know that getting into the embassy is not that easy, and even if you have your required time, you're still gonna wait to be able to enter until they invite you. Getting into the embassy is more difficult than going into the president's office for some reason. Not that I've been to the president's office before, but I just assume that it's strict. And the same thing with the American embassy. So I'm about to go soon. I will not be able to film anything inside or outside of the embassy because you're not allowed to use your phone. And in fact, I will have to turn it in. But I will share with you how everything went afterwards and wish me luck.